everyone, and welcome to CFC Fan TV. This is our Everton preview. I'm super excited about this game. I always think we've had some great games against Everton in the past, some very eventful ones.
The 5-0 game. That was when our season, we suddenly realised we were going to win the league.
And do you remember Matic's goal? I was there.
Oh yeah, we lost 3-1.
Yeah, but
what's
not
his
the
name?
best.
Stephen Naismith had the game of his life.
Yeah, not the best. But that was a fantastic goal. You have to admit
John Terry's back heel. Do you remember John Terry's back heel equaliser in the last minute when he dived into the Matthew Harding?
Wasn't there another game that was like 6-3 back in the day?
Diego Costa.
That was a wild game.
When he scored and rubbed Tim Howard on the head.
Yeah, and that was just a crazy game. But I love those sorts of exciting games. You know, it's much better.
Great old ground goodness. I know we're at home, but yeah, they were great. They're a great club, Everton.
You know, I want to tell you a story before we get into the preview. The last time I was at Everton, we scored so many goals that the guys in the away end, it was a freezing cold day, we were they were like, yeah, and they were like grabbing the pipes above, and then one all of a sudden came down, it was all water, and then all of a sudden the water sort of went a little bit dark.
It was definitely water. You just have to choose to believe.
It wasn't water, guys. It was definitely
in that situation.
In that
situation, you have to choose to believe that it was water.
No, he had poo.
No, it was water.
All over his head.
Incorrect.
A few people did, but it was a great game. And
no, Everton. You're right. Everton. Do you know? I can remember a brilliant time up there as well. We played him in the semi-final of the League Cup. And Joe Cole scored a winner. We won 1-0. I think we won 2-1 at home. Wright Phillips scored a last-minute header. We won 1-0 away. We had brilliant support up there that day.
We've always got really good support.
Yeah, really. It's a great old away.
And it's quite an little old stadium. It's all like
brilliant stadium.
Wood, isn't
it? One of my favourite grounds. I know we're at home this week, but
all by the pillars. But yeah, it's going to be a very interesting game.
We've got to watch that Richarlison. I'm worried about him.
Yeah, I know. They've got some very good players. Who's the sort of good-looking
Calvert-Lewin?
There we go.
Yeah, he's a handful.
Yeah, so they've got some very good players in there, and I think although they haven't done the best in the last few years, probably not as good as what they should have done, they've still got some
got the right man in charge now. They had a bad one with Allardyce, didn't they? But now they've got the right man. They've got the man that they've wanted for ages in charge in Silva, and they've got some very good players. I think that Gylfi Sigurdsson is one of the best players outside the top four. And he's very underrated. I think he's absolutely fantastic.
Everton have got some fantastic players, and I think with them it's just a case of putting them in the right places.
Be a real test for us because we need to maintain our form. Because we are now, I'm truly believing that we can win the league. But it's tests like Everton.
I do think this will be one of our hardest games of the season.
Everton have found some form. Richarlison scored some beautiful goals. We do need to really keep it up, and it's not going to be easy. You know, they're going to bring a lot of fans down. They're going to be up for it. They're buoyed by their current form. They're a club that's feeling good. So we need to really step up for it, and it'd be very interesting to see if Ross Barkley starts. Obviously, he's their former prodigal son.
Yeah, I think, to be fair, I think Everton will be quite worried about this game. I think they know what a good run of form we're on. It's different to a couple of seasons ago. Even then, we've had some, okay results. But this, I think, is a game for Morata. Although we've already done a video on him, so please check that out. I think he will need to, if Sarri is going to pick him, he does need to be on his top game.
I think he gets picked, Soph, because you can't drop a player in that sort of form.
Yeah.
Can't score 2 goals and should have scored a hat-trick one week and drop the next week.
Yeah.
So I'm sure that Sarri will aim to keep him thriving, because if he can find some form, we're going to be such a dangerous proposition.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited I'm really excited, and this is a real test for us now. Everton coming to Stamford Bridge, we do need to make sure that we get it right.
Yeah.
And
I think Everton are the sort of team that if we make one crucial error, I think we actually saw that against Palace. We get the ball away in the middle of the field, and that was converted into a goal. If Palace can do it, I'm pretty sure. And you've got to remember,
we've had a tough week. We've been travelling.
Yeah.
They haven't.
Yeah. So it will be difficult, but I do think with the team we've picked, we are more than capable of winning. So
absolutely, our team's up now.
Our team is up now. So for us, obviously, the main play starters that we've included Hazard in the team. This is I don't think we can go into this game without him. I appreciate the fact that Sarri didn't start him against Palace because we don't want him to. He obviously wasn't at his full fitness, and we didn't really want to run him out for the full game.
We want to try and preserve Hazard because obviously our title aspirations are completely aligned with his fitness.
On him, yeah.
so we need to preserve him. We don't really want to be using him when he's not 100% fit. He's got a bit of a back injury. We didn't want to bring him on against Palace, but we had no option to do it, and it obviously paid dividends because the second that he came on, he won the free kick, crossed it in, we're suddenly 2-1 up.
That was it, yeah. But Sarri also has been very careful with that. Even when he wasn't injured at the start of the season, he was just tired from the World Cup. Yeah. Sarri didn't even include him then. So Sarri's obviously confident in the team that we have, and he knows exactly the right time to bring him on. So
But I think we'll need him in this game.
Yeah, I think Sarri knows that as well. So he has to be in there.
Yeah, and Everton are good.
Yeah,
so we're going to have to play our best players. You know, we can't rest players against Everton. We think Alvaro Morata's definitely going to start as well. I think the form he's in means that we have to play him. And I think generally this team that we've selected that you've just seen. In fact, we'll put it up again for you. Here it is. This team has a really nice complexion to it. It's a really nice feel, and I think it should beat Everton. Everton are very gifted in midfield. You know, they've got Bernard, they've got Gylfi Sigurdsson, they're very gifted. So we have to win that midfield battle, but I think that midfield that we've picked there is very likely to win it.
To be the one, yeah, and exactly. And I think, like I said, I don't think it's going to be an easy game, and I want all of our midfield players to be on their best form, because like I said, I don't want there to be even that one error like we had at Palace and give the ball away, because
they're too good. Everton are too good.
Yeah, they're too good for that. So if Palace can convert it into a goal, like I said, I'm pretty sure Everton will do a much worse job, or a better, worse job.
Yeah, exactly. And it will be interesting to see. Obviously, Kurt Zouma plays for them. He won't be able to play against us, so they're going to have to fill that void, which will hopefully upset their rhythm at the back. Which
is good for us, because everyone knows I highly rate Kurt Zouma. I think he's a fantastic player, and I don't ever want us to be playing against somebody like that. So yeah, that's a help, I suppose.
And it'll upset their rhythm, you know, because they've got a back line that is a unit, and they're used to playing together. All of a sudden, one of their main players can't play. Yeah. So it should play in our favour. Yeah. So I'm
the only worry
really
for me, I think, is that they only have one game a week at the moment. We have two. Yeah. Sometimes we're
coming thick and fast, aren't they?
Exactly. So that is a worry for me, which is why I just want to make sure that
rotate, use the squad. Keep it moving.
And it's not a complete disaster. I don't think it will be.
No, we'll be fine. We're going to win this. Score prediction?
3-1. I think they'll nick a goal. I think it's just.
I'm after a clean sheet. I'm going to go 2-0 Chelsea.
Oh, are you?
Yeah. Let us know what you think in the comments below.